Welcome to Christmas at Graceland. Welcome to Graceland and the guest house at Graceland Resort Hotel. This is Christmas at Graceland. I recall a little girl swooning, dancing in the living room, and singing along as her parents played Elvis Presley Christmas records. That little girl was me. From the moment I first saw him and heard him, I was hooked. My first grade teacher was the wife of a hellfire and brimstone Free Will Baptist preacher, and she was very strict. When I was 6, I told her I was going to marry Elvis. She was not amused. But her disapproval did not sway my little girl's crush. Certain things have been a constant in my life. Elvis is one of them. Music is another. There was always music in our house when I was growing up, and it was quite often Elvis music. He died when I was 9, and I never got the chance to see him in person, even though my daddy tried to get tickets many times, but they always sold out before he could. And I never visited Graceland either. It was on my bucket list. So now, at just shy of 52 years old, I recently set off for the King's home, Graceland, and deliberately planned it just in time for the grand illumination and lighting ceremony of all the Christmas decorations around the mansion. With the countdown of 10, magic. Graceland fully lit in all its glory. The lights all around are blue, of course, reminiscent of Blue Christmas and blue suede shoes, which, by the way, I did buy a pair just to wear for the occasion. Christian Ross is with Graceland, and we had the chance to sit down and talk.
The decorations that we see at the Graceland Mansion, the Merry Christmas to all, the life-size nativity scene, those are all things that were the original decorations that Elvis had up in the 60s and 70s. Even in the house, like if you go through there and you tour, like it would be easy to just kind of modernize everything, but no, the trees, even the red drapes that Elvis would put up during the holidays, those are brought back out. One of the craziest things, like the tinsel that we use on the trees is the exact same tinsel that Elvis would have on display in the 60s and 70s.
Several Hallmark Channel movies have been filmed at Graceland, including Christmas at Graceland, Wedding at Graceland, and the new one this year, Christmas at Graceland 2, Home for the Holidays. We were lucky enough to score tickets for the world premiere of the film at Graceland. You couldn't buy these tickets, so I feel pretty special to have been invited by Graceland to attend. It's a really sweet movie. Check it out. Be sure to check your Hallmark Channel listings to find it. It's well worth the watch. Graceland has undergone so many changes and expansions in the last couple of years. The huge hall where the movie premiere was held, extensive Elvis museums and exhibits, just so much to see and do and take in.
There's always something exciting happening at Graceland. Our archives team is incredible. We have over 1 million pieces in our collection, and only 10% of those are on display, and we're constantly rotating those things out and keeping them fresh. So no matter if it's your first time or your 21st time here at Graceland, there's a chance that you're going to see something new, learn something new, and then at the end of the day, Elvis's presence is still alive, so you'll still feel him as you walk through the mansion. You take a few moments at the meditation garden, and then you come across the street. You check out all the incredible things that he's collected during his life.
Another new addition is the guest house at Graceland Resort Hotel. It's got 450 rooms and suites. It's a 4-diamond hotel, and it's the perfect blend of style and Southern hospitality, and it was inspired by the King. Priscilla Presley was also involved in much of the design. There's a mirrored ceiling in the lobby. It's patterned after the crystals and sequins in one of Elvis's capes, and his influence is really everywhere you look. The guest house vice president and general manager, Greg Herning, tells me you can't help but feel the King's presence.
Everywhere you walk around, you do see the designers were very clever, that you're going to see some semblance of Elvis, what he liked, his dress. You see the design of the chairs, the very unique chairs in the lobby with that swooping corner is supposed to give you kind of remind you of that collar that he wore. You see? So I think they were very clever in putting in these very subtle and very unique design features that keep Elvis alive. A replica of the staircase of the mansion of Graceland. I think the hotel is just got the best name in the world, the Guest House.
I'm Carla, this is Real Chicks TV. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, and thank you very much.